ऑफ यू वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग एंड वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल टेक इन मैथ्स। मैं निवेश कुमार दास इस वीडियो में 3 डायमेंशनल ज्योमेट्री ऑफ जेई पीवाईक्यू क्वेश्चन को कवर करने जा रहा हूँ। सो वन ऑफ द क्वेश्चन हियर आस्क्ड इन 4 अप्रैल 2024 शिफ्ट 2 का ये क्वेश्चन है। एंड व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन हियर इज कंसीडर अ लाइन एल पासिंग थ्रू दिस 2 पॉइंट्स। राइट, एक लाइन है जो इस 2 पॉइंट से होके पास करता है। राइट, लेट दिस 2 पॉइंट लाइंग ऑन दिस लाइन, और वो पॉइंट क्या है, पी एंड क्यू है। राइट, पी और क्यू है। पी का कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है, 1,2,1 है, एंड क्यू का कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है, 2,1,-1 है। राइट, इफ द मिरर इमेज ऑफ दिस पॉइंट ए, यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट है ए, द कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ दिस पॉइंट इज 2,2,2. राइट, mirror image of this point a in the line L, this is the line L, right, is alpha beta gamma. So इसका जो mirror image है, that is what, say that is a dash, is alpha beta gamma. Right, that is a dash. So line is your mirror, line is your mirror. Okay, so what we have to find here, the first we will find the equation of line. Equation of line in 3D जो find करना है joining 2 points, equation of line L. Right, line L, 2 पॉइंट ज्वाइनिंग के लिए क्या होता है फॉर्मूला, x माइनस x1 बाई x2 माइनस x1, राइट, इक्वल टू व्हाट, y माइनस y1 डिवाइडेड बाई y2 माइनस y1, राइट, एंड z माइनस z1 डिवाइडेड बाई z2 माइनस z1. So we will put here the x minus x1, that is 1, and x2 minus x1, so 2 minus 1 here. Right, y minus y1, so y minus 2 divided by 1 minus 2, and z minus z1, that is 1 divided by minus 1 equal to what, lambda. Okay, equal to lambda. So here, from here we get x minus 1 by 1, x minus 1 by 1, y minus 2 by minus 1, right, minus 1, and z minus 1 by minus 2 equal to lambda. So this is the equation of line. We will find the general point of this line L. तो जेड ऑफ दिस लाइन एल इज आर, से एक्स क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ से, लेमडा प्लस 1, वाई इज माइनस लेमडा प्लस 2, एंड जेड इज माइनस 2 लेमडा प्लस 1. So from here we get x, y, z. So the r is the general point, just I consider. Okay, this point say r, general point on the line. Now what we have to find here, the direction ratio of this AR, direction ratio of AR. So direction ratio of AR क्या हो जाएगा, dr, direction ratios of AR is basically what here, this point, this is the R point, right, is x coordinate is lambda plus 1, y coordinate is minus lambda plus 2, and z coordinate is minus 2 lambda plus 1. And what is the point, basically a point is your 2,2,2. So direction ratio, say the direction ratio of this AR is, say, a1 b1 c1, right, a1 b1 c1. So that is what, x2 minus this one, x2 minus x1, so lambda plus 1 minus 2, so this is lambda minus 1, and y2 minus y1, so minus lambda plus 2, minus lambda plus 2, minus lambda plus 2 minus 2, so we get here the minus lambda, and minus 2 lambda minus plus 1 minus 2, so we get here the minus 2 lambda minus 1. So we get the direction ratios of AR, and the direction ratios of the line L, direction ratios of line L, that is what L is, say this one is A2, B2 and C2. I just consider this as A2, B2 and C2 of direction ratio of the line L, and that we have here is what we have obtained here, 1, minus 1 and minus 2. 1, minus 1 and minus 2 is the direction ratio of the line L. 1, minus 1, 1, minus 1 and minus 2. Since line and this direction AR are perpendicular to each other, right, these two are perpendicular, AR and the line are perpendicular, right, so therefore the A1 into A2, product of the direction ratio, sum of the product of the direction ratio of this two, A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus B1 B2, okay, plus C1 C2 equal to what, 0. So A1 A2, what we have here, the A1 A2, A1 is your lambda minus 1 and this one is 1, right, B1 is your what, minus lambda, and this one is minus 1, C1 is your minus 2 lambda minus 1, and C2 is your minus 2, C2 is minus 2 equal to 0. Now we need to simplify this, so lambda minus 1, this is plus lambda, this is 4 lambda plus 2 equal to 0. So we get here the lambda plus lambda 2 lambda plus 4 lambda 6 lambda, right, plus 1 equal to 0, plus 1 equal to 0. So from here we get lambda equal to what? Lambda equal to minus 1 by 6, minus 1 by 6. We get the value of lambda. Now we can find the value of coordinate what say r, right? Therefore coordinate r is what? Here lambda plus 1 we have here, the coordinate r is lambda plus 1 minus lambda plus 2, right, and minus 2 lambda plus 1, right? So on putting net of r, that is 5 by 6, 13 by 6 and 4 by 3. Now since we have to find the image of this point, that is 2 comma 2 comma 2, right, with respect to this line, so r is the midpoint. Basically r is the midpoint of a dash, r is the midpoint of a dash. So I just write here the a dash, right? This is what here a point, right? This is a point, this is r here, and this is a dash. Okay, so r is the midpoint. So coordinate of r we have found, that is 5 by 6 comma 13 by 6 comma 4 by 3, 4 by 3. Okay, and a coordinate is your 2 comma 2 comma 2, 2 comma 2 comma 2, and a dash coordinate, that is image of this point, is alpha beta gamma, alpha beta gamma. So midpoint formula we will apply here, that is x equal to what? X1 plus x2 by 2, x1 plus x2 by 2, y coordinate is y1 plus y2 by 2, and z coordinate is z1 plus z2 by 2, right? So therefore we can write here the x as 5 by 6, 5 by 6 equal to x1, that is 2 plus alpha by 2, right, 2 plus alpha by 2, and there here also y is what? Here 13 by, y is what? 13 by 6, that is 2 plus beta by 2, and from here z is 2 plus z1 plus z2, 2 plus gamma by 2 equal to 4 by 3. Get the value of alpha beta gamma, like alpha is minus 1 by 3, beta is 7 by 3, and gamma is 2 by 3, and we need to find here what? Basically the alpha plus beta plus 6 gamma. So alpha plus beta plus 6 gamma we will find here, alpha plus beta plus 6 gamma. So we will basically put the value here. Alpha is minus 1 by 3, beta is 7 by 3, and gamma is 2 by 3, right, 2 by 3 into 6 basically. So just cancel this out here, right? So this is 2 times, and this is what? 6 by 3 and plus 4, right? Cancel this also. This is 2 times, 2 plus 4 is basically 6, right? So answer for this question is 6, right? Answer for this question is 6. Okay, hope you will be clear with this solution, right? I will come with the new sets of question and their solution. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing my channel so that I can upload more videos. Bye bye, take care.